Mezeo Ready is building a partner ecosystem to do two things. The first thing is, if you're standing up a Mezeo storage cloud, you're going to need storage hardware. You may need a file system, a scale-out NAS, for example, or something like that. And so those Mezeo Ready partners are partners that we've worked with to deploy successfully a multi-tenant public storage cloud based on Mezeo technology. So set that aside, but that's an important set of Mezeo Ready partners for hosting companies that want to stand up a Mezeo cloud. The second part of Mezeo Ready, and I think really compelling, is the issue of, okay, now I have a storage cloud, I want somebody to put data in it. These Mezeo Ready partners are data movers, backup companies, archive companies, plug computing devices like Cetera, who we announced here, Twin Strata that has a device, a virtual appliance that allows you to do an iSCSI straight into a cloud. So why is that important? At the end of the day, you don't stand up a Mezeo storage cloud because it's good for your health. You stand it up because you're in the hosting business and you want to drive revenue and make money. And so having a variety of solutions that are targeted at different types of markets and different types of solutions allows people that use Mezeo technology to have a variety of solutions that they can take to market and load their cloud with data. So it's an Israeli company. They've been in the market maybe as much as a year, and they call this plug computing, which I think is kind of cool. And they have a 5-user plug, a 200-user plug, and a 400-user plug. To the plug, you add storage. So like you could take the 5-user plug and put a 1 terabyte disk drive and just plug it in on the USB port. You plug the plug into the wall. You put a little Ethernet cable over to your router, and guess what you have? You have a 5-person shared network drive. And that shared network drive is automatically backed up to a cloud account. So if you think about a small office, home office, or a very small company that wants to have a file server and doesn't want to have to worry about backup, this can be very quickly implemented. It's very easy to use. And then you go up to the 200-person model and the 400-person model. Certainly there's a little more storage, but those plugs actually hold 2 disk drives, and then you can add a few more. So you have local response time and cloud backup all pre-configured and ready to go. Now the hoster can sell that device logoed as their own to their customers. They ship the device to the customer. It's very easy to install, and the cloud storage account goes with it. Cloud storage is going to drive new models for hosters to create revenue. The important thing for the hoster to recognize is they don't have to manage that infrastructure at that remote location. That plug allows that remote location to take advantage of a hosted service called cloud storage. Well, so Twin Strata is a virtual appliance. I view them more as a kind of a middle tier company and enterprise play. They have a lot of functionality. They're continuing to bring additional functionality to the marketplace. But think of them as a device that does speed matching and caching so that you can use a traditional technology like a backup system that uses iSCSI to write to tape. You put a Twin Strata device in there, and now instead of writing to tape, you're writing to a storage cloud. So here's an example of that. Let's say that you have a server at a company location, and you not only want to have it backed up, but you want to know that that backup is to a different location because of disaster recovery. Today, the way that's most often accomplished is they put a tape drive beside it. At the end of the business day, somebody has the job to go over there, run the backup program, take the tape, put it in their briefcase or in their pocket, and take it home. Right. That's an off-site disaster recovery backup. What this can do is, for a very modest amount of money, completely automate that process and create the DR copy in the cloud. Now, here's a couple of the advantages. One, you no longer have to have that tape drive there. Maybe you don't have to remember to do it every day at 5 o'clock. You don't have to worry what if somebody didn't do it. You can have the process completely automated. You reduce the actual amount of mechanically oriented hardware on site because now you don't have a tape drive. That's one less thing to break, and you automate the process. Now, I think the important message about cloud storage is that there are a wide variety of use cases. Every hoster is going to want to pick the ones that they think match up to their customers that they serve so that they can put themselves in a cross-sell, upsell, and go out and generate more revenue. Well, the other part that Mezeo Ready does, though, is it ensures that that particular supplier, that part of the solution, whether it's a piece of software or something like the plug, has also already been pre-configured. It's been tested on the Mezeo cloud. We've worked with them. We've validated that it is a realistic use case, and then we make the introductions. So because they're part of Mezeo Ready, they, right now down on the show floor, I see these partners along with some of our other existing Mezeo Ready partners are having meetings with hosters who are running Mezeo clouds. And what I'm watching is these people are coming together and they're saying, hey, here's an opportunity for us to go and add something to our portfolio that's going to solve some new customer problems. I think what the hosting community needs to know is that one of the largest single investments occurring in the cloud computing world right now by the VC community is in these edge devices or gateways or backup solutions. And we haven't even we've talked about some backup solutions. There are many software-based, very complex backup solutions. Many of those want to use a level of storage. You may want your backup stored right by your server because you want a high-speed restore, but you still also need that off-site solution. Cloud storage is a perfect off-site disaster recovery backup. So automate it and move that backup, move a copy of it to a cloud storage.